Hi, I'm Susan Clifton. I'm a Pompano Beach artist and I'm here in my Baca studio. That's the Bailey Contemporary Arts Center in the old downtown area. So today we're going to be talking about this painting over my shoulder called Prosper. And we're going to talk about, manifesting abundance and what does prosperity mean to you? Is it money? Is it friendships? Is it love? So stay with me. So when came up with this idea, I was thinking of Star Trek, Live Long and Prosper. And I grew up with the original TV show. I'm really dating myself. But I watched it with my mother. She was into science fiction a little bit. And anyway, we really liked the original Star Trek. I also enjoyed the Next Generation and future series as well. Gene Roddenberry sort of wove a little bit of spirituality and all kinds of political statements, and he was really a trailblazer when it came to that. I mean, back in the 60s, nobody was doing that. I think it was the first black and white kiss on television. Just many ideas that he had that were just amazing. So when he got together with Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock, he allowed Leonard Nimoy to develop that character. He allowed him to sort of weave his own life into it. And he was Jewish, and he came up with this hand symbol, which actually comes from a Jewish blessing. It's usually two hands put together with the thumbs touching, and I think they're pointing down. But he held his hand up like that and said, "Live long and prosper." So I think it's a really great little, I don't know what you would call it, a little saying or a little, it's purely identifiable with the character of Spock. So what does prosperity mean to you? And what part of your life do you feel like there's a lacking of something, whether it be love, relationships, just friendships, or is it money? A lot of people these days, especially right now, we're in this coronavirus time where people are not working. Some people are working, but maybe not as much as they usually do. And some people are prospering right now during this time. So what's the difference between that? What makes some people prosper and other people not, even during normal times? So I think it has a lot to do with mindset and exactly, like, did you grow up with somebody saying to you, money doesn't grow on trees? Is that always in the back of your head, saying that I either have to work super hard for my money, or I can't make money unless I have money? There's all kinds of these little beliefs that we have that we carry around, and it's not necessarily true. And we don't allow ourselves to be prosperous. So, and it's the same with love. Maybe you had somebody say to you something really negative that makes you feel unlovable going forward to the rest of your life. And it might take you 30 years to get over that and to realize that you are worthy of whatever it is that you are attaining, whether it be love or money. So in order to be more prosperous, or in order to get this prosperity in your life, you have to feel that you're worthy of it, and you also have to feel gratitude for the things that you currently have in your life. We all have wonderful things going on in our lives. We're just not paying attention to that. We're paying attention to what we're lacking in our life. And that is something we need to change. So that's all mindset. Is your mindset that you're concentrating on what you don't have instead of what you do have? If you're concentrating on what you do have in your life and you're grateful for every minute of your life, then you're just going to radiate this gratitude, and prosperity is going to come to you. So let's talk about the Spock character again, because one of the things that really struck me about his character, that although he was this logical Vulcan character, he also had a sort of spirituality about him. There was something about him that seemed very centered and very calm, almost like he spent a lot of time meditating. And so when I think of how we can get to prosperity and living long and prospering is through meditation, it's through being centered. So in all my paintings, I try to introduce a lot of color. I really love color. And although the whole gray matter thing, and I love the shades of gray and the type and all of that and the black letters, I need to have color in my paintings. So in this particular one, this was only the second hand I worked on. So I had the bangle bracelets in the first, and then I was like, okay, how am I going to introduce color to this one? So I pulled a blue scarf out of the closet and wrapped it around my arm. We took pictures of my hand with the scarf various ways. And then I brought them all into Photoshop and I played with it a little. And just having one color just didn't work for me. So I did a little doctoring in Photoshop and I made it a multicolored scarf. And then I was very, very happy with it. And I do love painting folds of fabric. I don't know if you've ever noticed in some of my paintings that there's a lot of fabric and a lot of folding of fabrics and draping and that kind of thing. So this was perfect for me. I really loved this idea. Okay, so each of my paintings has a series of affirmations that are imprinted onto the fabric before I cut it up and create the hand with it in a mosaic pattern. So I'm going to read the words, the affirmations that are in this painting to you now. I am prosperous, healthy, happy, and live in abundance. There are no limits. I am worthy of all that comes to me. An attitude of gratitude invites abundance and prosperity. Abundance flows into my life in many ways each and every day. I dream big and allow. I manifest abundance by being grateful for what I already have. I am rich with opportunities to achieve my goals. So again, we must allow. We have to believe that we are worthy. We have to believe that we can be abundant, and then we have to allow it to happen. So it's a very tricky situation. It's not like in The Secret where they just make it look like you just sit around in a lounge chair and you visualize things and they come to you. You have to work on this a little bit. You have to change the negative thoughts that are blocking you from getting whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So if you really, and it starts with a belief. You must believe. So these words, I feel, if repeated as an affirmation daily, will help you open up that mindset so that those negative thoughts stop coming in. So one of the ways that you can find gratitude and really concentrate on what you do have, what you have going for you right now, is by starting a gratitude journal. You know, just like start by writing down 3 things every day until maybe you can make that 10 things. But start out with 3, it's less intimidating, and then keep adding on to that. Even if it's the same 3 things every single day, start with that. It's a beginning. And then you'll be surprised as your day progresses. You'll say, wow, that was something I'm grateful for. And if throughout the day you start noticing more and more what you're grateful for about what just happened, or, you know, some opportunity that just came your way, write it down. Remind yourself. Look back in 3 weeks what you wrote the first day. Just keep it going. So if you like this kind of content, please comment below. Please let me know if there's anything else that you're curious about with my technique, with my process. I gladly do another video for you. And next time I'm planning to talk about my equality painting that was sold at auction last November, and is for the LGBTQ community and has a Harvey Milk quote. So I will be talking about that in my next video. Please subscribe below, hit the bell, and you will be alerted when I upload new content. Have a great day.